Because we can say the same thing about these next two teams. It's funny that they both 2-0, but they both play each other. So somebody got to lose. So we got to ask, man. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you had
Go
to.
ahead.
Okay, impressed or not impressed? Which 2-0 starts are you more impressed with? The Steelers or the Chargers? Joe, this is going to be good. I want to see who you go with on this one.
Easy. The Chargers.
Okay, we agree then.
It's the Chargers. Steelers. Are we surprised? Come on now. Are we surprised? The Steelers. That's what they do. You know, not gonna say they go 2-0 every year. They win a bunch of games, but the Steelers. Are we surprised that you know they're winning games the way they are? Defense. The Chargers, on the other hand, Tomo, I did some research. You know, I was proposed a question. If Justin Herbert played with the Eagles, how would he do? I'm like, I think he'll do better than Jalen Hurts. Why? What do you mean? I'm like, bro, this dude played with a terrible defense his whole career. Give you some numbers. Right
Okay.
now, the Chargers. I know it's only 2 games, Tomo. The Chargers are first in the NFL in points allowed at 6.5. Guess what? In Justin Herbert's 64 games, his defense only allowed less than 10 points one time. Crazy. Also, they are what? I think they wrote it down. Hold on. They're second in yards allowed. I know it's only 2 games, right? Second in yards allowed, allowing 227 yards per game. Tomo, in Justin Herbert's career, 64 games that he played, his defense only allowed 227 yards or less in one game 3 times. What? Are you serious? So that's what he's been working with. And they're winning games off the defense. Justin Herbert has been great. What he's been doing, managing the game well. Don't turn the ball over. You know, making key throws. Hand the ball off. You know, don't muff the bump. Little simple stuff. You know, managing the game. And he's been a good leader. So that's why I think you put Justin Herbert in a situation. And I didn't think they would turn around this fast, even though it's still early, right? But they defense look legit. Their defense look legit. So does the Steelers. But I'm not surprised that the Steelers are winning the way they are. But the Chargers, I'm more impressed with them.
See, when I first initially read the question, the first thing I said was, well, we didn't expect Justin Fields to be the starter. We didn't expect if Justin Fields did start, they would have a 2-0 record if he was a starter because it was going to be a little shaky. I was like, well, I'm impressed with the Steelers. And I said, wait. Look at the question. Sit back, think a little bit more. I'm like, well, what has the Chargers done and who have the Chargers played? Because the two teams that the Steelers played, they played Kirk Cousins fresh off of the Achilles, and he's still a little statue back there. So they kind of like, well, we can get to him. But the score was what, 18-10? Again, defense showed up. I remember when my backup quarterback played a lot of defensive games there. So it's like, okay, your defense, but we know that the Steelers defense is good. What about their offense? Then I seen they played the Broncos. I mean, you watched the Broncos panel. I tried to warn my brothers. They didn't want to listen to me, though.
I know.
They didn't want to listen to me. But, hey, we here now. Then I said, okay, so the Chargers out the gate, you got to play a rival. And it's a good rival. The Raiders ain't no slouch. 22-10 defense. Then, of course, I mean, everybody was like, well, what about the Panthers? I don't know, they played the Panthers. I'm like, well, the Panthers ain't good neither. So the defense showed up and they allowed 3 points there. But it's exactly what you said. The turnaround for this defense was insane because last year, that's all they needed. Like they had the pieces. They just actually needed somebody to come in and enforce them to be physical and give Justin Herbert a little bit of confidence back. Because when you play on teams like that and all you're doing is throwing the ball 50, 60 times a game, you know, your offensive coordinator just keep calling passing plays when you should run the ball. It can break your confidence a little bit because people dropping the ball, your wide receivers getting hurt. Then everybody on defense getting hurt because they out there trying to keep you in the game because it's been a shootout. I'm going with the Chargers on this one. You got a brand new coach, brand new coaching staff. Again, it should be some rumbles, especially when you're going up against a division opponent. The Raiders should have won that game. Thanks, man. The Raiders should have won that game. You got a new coach. Y'all have chemistry from last year. You let these guys come in here and just do that to y'all. And then the Panthers, they're going through a whole nother situation. So
Yeah.
I can't really charge that game, no pun intended, to the Panthers, but it's the Chargers.
And like speaking of throwing the ball a million times, they're second in rushing right now behind the Packers. That's not the Chargers way. Like
didn't even speak of how J.K. Dobbins had a resurgence. Like
I think he's actually leading the league in rushing. If I'm not mistaken, I think he is leading the league in rushing.
you see what I'm saying? I can't even get a trade with Dave. I'm just trying to get J.K. Where everyone except Dak. J.K. J.K. Dobbins. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see after this game. I mean, we can come back and answer this question because I know Vaughn gonna see this segment and be like, "Wait, fellas, y'all gonna just act like we ain't doing nothing good?"
I had them starting out 2-0. I had them start out 2-0. I had them beating the Falcons, and I had them beating the Broncos. But I had the Raiders beating the Chargers, but I had the Chargers beating the Panthers. So you know what I mean.
My fantasy draft strategy should have been a little different because I didn't pick the Panthers to win a lot of games. I should have just picked whoever defense they play. I said that out loud. Anyway, yep. Next up. Well, I mean,
who the Panthers play week 1? The Saints.
The Saints, yeah.
Who they had week 2? I had their defense.
The Chargers. Yeah. And who they played week 3? The Raiders. Somebody stole them.
Who got them? Oh, I think it'd be me.
Yeah, you stole me. You. That's why I said it. Every time I look up, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get them.
And I beat you because you're first. Like I get first dibs on the waiver.
I scored more points, man. It's like, dang, Joe, let me get something. Can't get no trades.
Yeah.
But we got